Hi everyone, this is Harshvardhan Mirisetti, your biology teacher. In this session, you are going to learn about the topic cell, the basic unit of life. Okay, can we see the cell with our naked eye? Means no, we cannot see the cell with our naked eye. So for the Jacques Anson, a person who had invented the microscope. Okay, we should have an idea that what is a microscope. This is the microscope which we are using in our daily life. Okay, the Jacques Anson was an islands maker. Islands maker means the person who creates spectacles, who designs different types of spectacles. He is called as an islands maker. And after the invention of the microscope, so many scientists came forward to invent or discover more and more in their daily life. For example, Robert Hooke, a person who discovered an organ and coined it as a cell. After that, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, a fabric merchant who found microbes first and named them as animalcules. Next. So, these three are the main persons to know about the cell and why it is called as the basic unit of life. Because Jacques Anson has discovered the microscope. Later, with the help of microscope, Robert Hooke had discovered cell, and further Antony van Leeuwenhoek had discovered microbes in a water. So now let's go to the topic. The scientists who had invented or discovered several organisms like microbes, cells. The person who invented the microscope is invented in the year 1590. In the year 1590, the microscope was invented by Jacques Anson, and after that, Robert Hooke discovered the cell in the year 1665. After that, Antony van Leeuwenhoek discovered microbes and named them as animalcules in the year 1674. Now let us know how Robert Hooke had discovered the cells. See, after the invention of the microscope, Robert Hooke had taken a piece of wood like this duster and he had placed it under the microscope and he had observed the cells. Now let us see how the cell structures were looked to Robert Hooke. For example, this is a house of an honeybee. The honeybee house lies like this. Okay. After that, when Robert Hooke had observed the wood piece under the microscope, he had observed like this several structures. And after that, when he was observing a similar structure, he had noticed that it is like a room. So, and then he coined the particular area as a cell. This is the way how Robert Hooke had discovered the cell and named it as the cell. If we observe only a single cell, then it is called an unicellular organism. If we observe multi-cells like this, then it is called as a multicellular organism. For example, we can observe 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the 5 cells. So, it is called as a multicellular organism. Now let us move to the main topic, why the cell is called as the basic unit of life. Now look at this picture. Here the embryo fuses with the sperm and forms a single cell, and after that the single cell multiplies into 2 and like that it multiplies, and finally at the stage of 9th month or 10th the baby is formed. This is how a single cell develops into a personal organ or an human being or highly developed animals. This is how the process occurs and the cell multiplies. So from a single cell a human being or an organism or an animal is formed. So a cell is called as the basic unit of life. Now let us recollect the topic about the introduction of the topic cell, the basic unit of life. For example, first of all, Jacques Anson is the person who invented the microscope in the year 1590, and after that Robert Hooke discovered the organ and named it as a cell in the year 1665. and later Antony van Leeuwenhoek discovered microbes and named them as animalcules in the year 1674. Let us go to the main topic, diversity in living cells. So here diversity in living cell. The cell consists, cells are of two types. They are unicellular and the second one is multicellular. So example for unicellular is amoeba, paramecium, euglena, hydra. Okay. Example for multicellular organisms are plants, animals, and humans. These are the main examples for unicellular and for multicellular organisms. Now we should have a question that all the cells are of having similar shape, size and structure. Means absolutely not. There are so many types of cells which functions different functions, which performs different functions. For example, multicellular organisms. They are consist of four types of cells. First one is striped muscle cells. Striped muscle cells. Second one is smooth muscle cells. Third one is bone cells. Fourth one is nerve cell. So you may have a doubt that what are the different types of functions performed by these different types of cells in our body. For example, striped muscle cells, it performs a voluntary action. If you want to call someone with your hand movement, then you will call, hello, come here, like this. It is called as a voluntary action. Voluntary action. The next one is smooth muscle cells. They are involuntary in action. For example, if you are sitting at a lonely place listening to the music, then without your consciousness, you will move your hands, face, and several expressions will be created on your own. They are called as the involuntary actions. Involuntary actions. The next one is bone cells. Here is the answer, directly bone. The cells which helps in the overall growth and development of the bone is called as bone cells. Helps for growth of the bones. Growth of bones. And the final one is nerve cell. What is the function of the nerve cell? It creates impulses. You may have a question, what is an impulse? Impulse means the reaction which you give for an action. If someone is calling you, then you will automatically turn back, and who is that calling me? You will give a reaction. So it is called as the reaction for an action. So the nerve cells creates impulses. So now let us recall the topic, diversity in living cells. Cell. It is the main organ in our body which creates the total entire body. So it consists of, there are two types. Cell is of two types. First one is unicellular. The second one is multicellular. Example for unicellular is hydra, amoeba, paramecium, euglena, etc. Example for multicellular is plants, animals, and the last one is humans, which was written on the board. For example, types in multicellular. Multicellular types. The first one is striped muscle cells. Second one is smooth muscle cells. Third one is bone muscle cells. And the fourth one is nerve muscle cells, which performs all the body functions in our body. It gives the reactions for an action. So this is the topic of cell and why it is called as the basic unit of life, and how many types of cells are there in our body or in our earth. So I hope all enjoyed the class. This is Harsha signing off.